Hey, everybody, this is Ruben with 5 Minute Warning. When I decided that I wanted to make a podcast of my own, I found Anchor. Let me tell you, Anchor is free. Free, Free. That's what I'm talking about. There are tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right on your phone or your computer. You know what? Anchor sends my podcast out to me to Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, so I ain't got to do it. Also, you can make money. I repeat, you can make money from your podcast. It's everything you need to make in a podcast all in one spot. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey, look, that's what I did. 5 Minute Warning, almost 100 episodes in. Get Anchor.
The following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5 Minute Warning.
And once again, Georgia, you gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. We depended on you, Georgia. And I know that's Louisiana. I know based on all the stuff that's going on in Georgia, we really shouldn't depend on you because you know Georgia as a state has kind of been letting us down too. But come on, man. You're our last line of defense most of the time. Because we damn sure can't count on Alabama. We can't count on Alabama.
Why not? They got a lot to lose too. They're right there at that border, man. Panhandle.
Wait a minute. What is this lot to lose you speak of in Alabama?
I'm just saying they're part of the country still.
Barely.
What is this lot to lose?
I mean, if they joined Florida, nobody would be upset.
If Alabama disappeared right now, you wouldn't even know about it. It wouldn't even make the news until like 2 or 3 days from now.
It would make the news in football season. How about that?
Once again, it wouldn't make news 2 or 3 days from now. They'd be like, yo, where Nick Saban at? Oh, shit. Alabama gone.
No more roll tide?
Only thing I'm saying is Alabama's not Florida.
No, but that's not necessarily anything to brag about.
That just means that that's a
pretty low effing bar, man.
Okay. I can you know what? I can't argue with. I cannot argue. I just can't, especially with.
They just don't have a website with all their business on it.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, MoeB, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
What's up, party people? How we doing today? It's another episode of the 5-Minute Warning. And once again, the man who leads this crazy train, I'm Ruben. And down below, my man on the ones, twos, and you know what? Go ahead, give him the threes and the fours, and a 5-2. AG.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing? I was going to hit my Ozzy Osbourne when you said leading this crazy train, but I decided to leave that alone.
Oh, man, you know. Some things are said on purpose, others are not. And then we have MoeB, but he's having technical
difficulties.
I guess he's about to be his dog because his dog took out the computer. So I don't know what's going on. But he'll be with us a second. Dre knows what time it is. Dre from VA. Shout out to Dre from VA.
Hey, AG in the house. I'm in the house.
He ain't on that CPT time today. So
that was funny when y'all went back and forth.
I mean, look, man, it ain't my fault he can't tell time. Oh man, why you got that cup? You should be ashamed.
Yeah, I heard about the game. It was awful. I didn't see it. I was at work.
3 field goals, man. That's what happens.
Well, it is what it is.
But how you been, AG? How's life?
Man, life is good, man. It's just a lot of things going on in the world that ain't cool. But it's so many things going on in the world that's not cool that sometimes I forget there are things that are cool in the world. I mean, it's nothing in particular that jumps out at me, but friends, family, doing a podcast with my cuz, I don't know, man. Just bought a new EQ that was real cool. I mean, my dad's alive, doing well. Family's doing well. Married to a beautiful woman. I mean, sometimes I think about the crappy stuff going on in the world to the point to where I forget that some cool stuff is going on. So, man, some cool stuff going on, man. Just life. Life is never all bad, not unless you're in hell. And I'm not there, so I'm cool. I'm cool.
Well, good for you, sir. Good for you. Because you're right. There's a whole bunch of bad crap going on, but when it's all said and done, there's a whole bunch of good stuff. And Dre, if you played against Aaron Rodgers and Jonathan Taylor, you got 2 40 burgers put on you, sir.
You got 2 what?
40 burgers.
Oh.
Because Aaron Rodgers went for like 42 points. And Jonathan Taylor might have dropped a 50 burger on him.
Is that a good thing?
Not if you're playing against him in fantasy. It's not.
Oh, okay.
And he was playing against those 2, so those 2 probably combined for like 90 points. Oh yeah. You got what they call an ass whooping by 2 people. So sorry about your day, Dre. But yeah, man. All we try to do is try to bring some of the funny and some of the stupid to light, because there's a whole lot of dumb that happens, but a lot of people don't hear about it. And then sometimes it's just important for us to bring it to everybody's attention, saying, hey, there's a lot of craziness in this world. There's a whole lot of doggone just stupid. And you know what? If the stupid can entertain us for an hour and a half, then so be it. I'm willing to give it to you. So that's why, we have a section in our show called Crazy World, and that's where we talk about all the craziness. Now, I definitely will say, if you missed last week's episode, listen to it. It's on podcast. It's out. Definitely listen to it. I'm sorry, Dre. You getting an ass whooping. So, just in case people wanted to know. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna put his business in the street like that? That's cold.
He put it out here.
Let's go.
So, I'm gonna say this, man. I think that so far the story of the year has got to be the damn horse. It's hard, 12 is up there too, man. It's gonna be some hard choices for story of 2021, man. Because
I don't know if the horse can beat 12. Because this guy randomly picked people, asked them what a decade was, how many years in a decade, and everyone he asked said 12. I think one person said 100 when they asked about the century, but she got the 12. She said 12 was a decade. So the horse, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know about that. 12 was good, bro. I was in tears the entire episode. 12.
Yeah, that's why there's more than 2 of us to have that discussion. And we'll have that discussion later on. But I would definitely say the horse is at least in the top 3.
Yeah, I got the horse in the top 3. Usher's fake money was good too.
I think that was last year, though.
Was that last year?
Yeah, I think that was last year.
Oh, okay. That was hilarious.
So, all right. Crazy world, man. So, I will leave this with this. It has not been, what's the term for it? We're not sure yet. But the word on the street is Antonio Brown got a fake COVID-19 vaccination card. Now, that's what his former chef says. Now, how the chef know, at first I didn't know, but then, basically what happens is he asked the chef, yo, man, where can I get a fake card from? What? You could take a I guess, a 5-second shot, or you could pay $500 for a fake COVID-19 card, vaccination card. 500 bills, yo, because you don't want to take a free shot.
Bruh. Man, he didn't want to get stabbed, man. Maybe the $500 is worth it to him because he didn't want to get stabbed.
Do you know what? If you don't want to get stabbed, just wear a mask all the time and get tested every day. It's that simple.
But
stop running around here like crazy.
We know people like this. Most of them don't look like him, but some of them do. He is one of that crowd. It's like, I want to be able to live freely and not have to get a shot. That's what that is.
Yeah.
And actually, to me, this is all about pay your bills. The only reason you got outed was because you owed the guy $10,000, and apparently you're not going to pay him. So, saying.
So, but here's the funny part. Tampa Bay Buccaneers organization doubled down and said, yeah, the card's legit. We checked it out.
Yep.
So what if it comes out that joint is actually fake? Bruh.
Well, they'd be in the same boat Green Bay would be.
I mean,
or maybe they'd be worse because how would you? Yeah,
because you double down on that.
Yeah.
Especially in public. I mean, the public opinion is one thing, but you double down saying that, yeah. So that card's legit. We checked it out.
You did?
Really? That's they said they did. They told the NFL they checked it out.
Well,
and I'm just like,
if Pfizer or Moderna doesn't have that guy's name, it's going to be a problem.
It's going to be interesting.
Because I know CBS sent me a whole big thing about me taking the shot, so I know I got it. So I'm just letting you know.
I'm telling you, man. He better why would you pay somebody $500 to get a fake card and then turn around and just get the staff? You say, I don't get it. Hey, MoeB, what's up, brother?
MoeB,
what's going on?
Nothing much, man. We just talking about the possibility of paying $500 for a fake stab card. Antonio Brown, and then Tampa Bay doubled down, said, "Yeah, that's legit." What if it's not, bro?
That'd be a problem.
I mean, how do you check references on those?
Well, I assume you have to. You could probably check because
on your card it has a physician's name or whatnot, or where you got it. All they can do is call and check records. Like, I mean,
yeah, but if it's a fake card, his name ain't gonna be there.
What I'm saying is, like, if you think somebody has the means to get a fake card, you think they can't get a fake reference?
Melanie Funside says the batch number.
Oh yeah, look, if Tampa Bay wanted to find out, they probably could, but you think they did more than the bare minimum? Hell no. They was like, oh, that card look good to us.
Yeah, but the crazy part is, if they hadn't come out and said, yeah, we checked it out, it's legit.
I mean, but all they have to do to say they checked it out is literally prove that they made a proper protocol phone call. That's it.
I mean, true. I mean, you know how crazy that would be if it comes out that joy fake. It might be the biggest scandal of the year. If somebody made a card good enough to fake Kansas City, to fake Tampa Bay.
I mean, did the card really have to be that good?
I mean, well, I will say this.
This ain't like the bouncer trying to keep that dude out the club, man. They weren't looking for a reason to keep him out.
Well, I'm just saying, when I saw my COVID card, I'm not talking about the QR code that I got, but the COVID card, it looked like, because somebody hand wrote it.
I'm about to say, mine's just handwritten.
Yeah, it don't look official at all. It looked like I could have filled it out. So
yeah, but they do have they did have a list where they wrote my name down in and stuff like that. So I mean, the thing about it is, it's probably legit. I just think it's funny how, basically, like, this dude was like, "Oh, you ain't trying to pay my money? I'm gonna tell everybody you trying to get a $500 COVID card from me." And it's like, but the problem is, because of who it is, how not believable is that story? I mean, it's at least somewhat believable.
Man, it's somewhat believable no matter who it is, man.
Yeah, but with his rep, it's even just more. I'm not saying he did.
When you say his rep, you basically mean because you don't like him. I mean, I'm just saying that's basically like you don't like him, so his rep, like, AB is almost in the Kyrie Irving.
Hold up.
I ain't got nothing against AB.
Wait a minute, hold up a minute. I just want to let you know this whole thing, MoeB back, y'all.
I have nothing against AB at all. For what?
Melanie Funsize says they are handwritten, but they are reported to the CDC. So somebody has your name on a list.
Oh, once again, like I said, if Tampa Bay wanted to find out, they could have. But what I'm saying is, you think they did anything more than bare minimum phone call?
Well, they did enough.
They might not even did the phone call. They might have just been like.
Well, all I'm saying is, it's Antonio Brown. Yeah, his credit is a little lacking. I'm just saying.
So, I'm just saying, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it is fake. I'm just saying, if it is fake, it's a big fail by the NFL.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't know if you say it's a big fail by the NFL. I think that got to fall on Tampa Bay. Yeah, that's got to fall on Tampa Bay, man.
Because here's the thing, they came out and doubled down on it. Oh yeah, we checked that's legit. Like, you better make sure that joint's legit before you coming out and double down. So
time will tell.
What it is.
Time will tell.
So, all right. So MoeB, just to let you know, we changed this section. We changed the name of it to Crazy World instead of the quick hits because it won't so quick, and that's just what it is. So we all about the Crazy World stuff. So, man. I'm just going to put it out there. A pastor from Virginia Beach appeared in court on prostitution charges. Which really isn't it's a thing and it's whatever, but it's not the prostitution charges that are the issue. He tried to meet up with someone, a prostitute or someone for sex who he thought was underage, which means he was looking for them R. Kelly kids. And it's like, come on, bro. You can't be a pastor and going out in the street looking for R. Kelly kids. And I like to deviate a little bit to R. Kelly for a second, because at first I was like, man, the public announcement, yada, yada, yada. That's before he was talking about kids. Now, as I listen to, she's got that vibe. He does make a statement when they're naming women, and he says little Aaliyah, and I was like, this guy right here, he told us from jump that he liked little kids and we just ain't paying attention. That's all I want to do on that. But back to the subject. I mean, bro, like, come on, man, you going out looking for little girls on the street? That's what we doing these days?
Yes, that's what he's doing. I'm not.
And they arrested him and 16 other people. So it was a group of you. Because they're going to meet with someone who they thought was underage. So hold on. They're going to meet up with one girl. What are they going to... I mean, come on, man.
Man, you got this all wrong, man. This is an intervention. That's why he brought a group, man. I'm
going to leave that alone. I will leave that alone.
I mean, are we really doing the come on, ride the train?
I was trying to stay away from that.
I mean, but come on, man. Really, dude.
I just want to know, why is this such a story to you?
I think it's a story to him because the idea that the dude was purposely looking for underage girls. I think that's...
But is it because the idea that the dude was looking for purposely underage girls, or the fact that he's a pastor? Because I feel like the pastor part is the lead for you, and all I say about that is, man, anybody with the title pastor, they still a person, man. Flaws and all, man. Flaws and all. So, I mean, look, man, pastor like 12-year-olds. I mean, it ain't cool. It ain't cool for anybody to like a 12-year-old like that. So, I mean, I don't care if you a pastor, like.
I mean,
he's making up for last week.
Clearly.
I'm just saying it's not like every day there's a dude right now looking for some 12-year-old right now. Got R. Kelly playing in the background, is on some chat room right now,
Seems
priming
like
a chick.
Ready.
And it's not cool, but I'm just saying it's the reality. It's like it's not even a story. It's like me saying somebody in Florida did some crazy shit. Is it really a story anymore?
You know what? It kind of is, man. Even though we expect it, sometimes it's like, for real? So, yeah, you know.
Wow.
I mean, it is salacious. I will say that.
So the chat is rolling. So Dre's like, got him to drive all the way from Virginia Beach to Chesterfield, all for some underage nookie. Bruh.
Hey, Limp Bizkit did it all for the nookie.
Yeah, man, but that's like an hour and a half drive, man.
It kind of is.
That's a little bit much. And then KB was like, at least he ain't trying to bring her back to the church.
You know, don't give people ideas, man.
Dre's like, he probably tried to spray some holy water on her.
Yeah, it was holy water, all right.
And KB was like, is that what we call it, holy water?
That's what I'm saying. Hey. They're going to be here all week, y'all. They're going to be here all week.
The board is on fire. So, but here's a fun thing, right? So they wanted to change the conditions to his bond, which stipulate he can't leave the state because, you know, he does church business outside of Virginia and the pastor travels. Sure he does. Like, okay. You know, but based on the nature of the charges, the prosecutors objected, of course. And then, you know, they set a hearing for another day, which was last week. We haven't heard from that yet. But the judge asked Blanchard to, quote, maintain good behavior until Blanchard's trial set to take place January 6, 2022. Yo, that's what we doing these days? Hey, man, just be good out there and stay out of trouble. Bruh, like, that's what we doing?
Yes.
We telling people, hey, man, just chill until your court date. I mean... And does anybody else see the craziness here with that?
Did he at least say please?
I mean, you know. So of course, he is one of the 2 senior pastors at Rock Church in Virginia Beach. And when the word of his arrest began to circulate, they reached out to the church, and the bishop responded in a Facebook message because that's the way, you know, we communicate these days by freaking Facebook. At this time, we do not have enough information to make a comment. What? He went to Chesterfield, him and 16 of his friends, to meet a girl who was underage.
Do we know they were his friends?
That's fair. That's a fair statement. But I'm telling you, it's hard for me to ride in a vehicle with 16 other people, and at least we're not acquaintances.
Do we know they all rode together?
I mean,
you making a lot of assumptions, bro.
We do know that he got arrested with 16 other people at the time. So at the time, he was with 16 other people. That we do know. We do know that.
Maybe this chick just like really overbooked.
Wow. You know what?
Really?
You don't need to take a week off ever again. That was good though.
So you're saying the underage girl over triple? What is the Spanish word for that?
I don't know.
Super booked herself. Yeah. Okay.
Man.
I mean, if you're trying to get people caught up, you don't try to just get one. I mean, look, you just get as many as possible.
Sure. Okay.
You don't do a raid for one person, bro.
You also, never mind. Okay. The pastor voluntarily stepped back as lead pastor, and from all his ministerial duties. Yeah. I wasn't worried about that.
It's called Rock Church for a reason.
Stop.
That's a comment I'm reading.
Wow.
I didn't say it. Dre from VA said it.
Hey, KB Yako has a great point. Not that MoeB would know the answer to this, but I didn't know Chesterfield had a thriving escort like that either.
First of all, it's the oldest profession in the world. When all else fails, it will always sell. It's a thriving escort business everywhere, whether you know it or not.
Truth.
Whether you know it or not.
Not mad at it.
Hey man, Hook is on a point. He's 20 years old, but yo, just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Did he use the church bus? Mogul Cowboy says. That may be why he was with 16 other people, but they don't specify.
The church bus.
That's a hell of a cover though. That's a hell of a cover though. Hey, why you got all these dudes with you? Hey man, we just doing a Bible study, man.
What?
We out here trying to save souls, man.
And KB Acko wondered if everyone had their seats bus on, because 5-0 could have made a killing on tickets. Rock Church, y'all. Nothing against it, but tell your people to stay.
Well, we have milked this story.
I'm just surprised we're still talking about it. We can move on. He's trying to get ready.
I mean, I was about to. So let's go from one coast to the other coast and go to California, where, I am a proponent for education. I do believe that teachers don't get paid enough, and I believe that they should. However, I mean, I don't care who you are. I don't know if I can ride with you if you tell your kids to go jump off of a bridge, regardless if they got an anti-Biden flag or not. And then you didn't tell them to their face. Your punk ass made a video or put it on social media saying a conservative club at the local high school can jump off a bridge. Like, what? I mean, and you're an elementary school teacher, man. You don't even talk to these kids. Like, what do they do to you? Just because they're a conservative club, they can go jump off a bridge? What? I don't know. It's so, yeah. She filmed it in a classroom, and I guess, once again, the F Joe Biden flags are back, and they're in California now, and somebody was waving that F Joe Biden flag at school parking lot. And of course, in the most awesome way possible, after she did this, she deleted her Instagram account because, why sit there and take, the punishment?
I'm just saying that apparently a lot of people believe if you delete it from the internet, it never happened. Unfortunately, that's not how the internet works. But,
are you sure about that?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure about it. But a lot of people believe if I delete it, it never happened.
That's what I thought.
Because somebody copied that and put it on their Twitter. And that's how the news got a hold of it. And, if you're in Paso Robles Joint Unified School District, yeah, buddy.
The only thing I got to say about that is I've never been so angry I'm willing to lose my job. There's no way in the world she's going to come back. She did this on school property. I'm like, is that important to you?
And she's a dual immersion teacher.
It's not a good look. And this school's not going to have it. So I presume she will lose her job at some point.
I mean, she did make a point, though. She said, had the LGBTQ population done that, or the Black and Hispanic community members, we had our asses chewed out. Look at what they did today. Because she, the video of them, the F Biden flag. I mean, first of all, like, don't they got, is it at the school? Because if it's at the school, then that's where you call the principal. Like, you don't go out here
but she don't
doing
need,
stuff on social media.
The thing is, with me, she didn't need to do anything. This should have been a conversation with her friends.
I just want to know when did politics get to a point where it made people this effing emotional? Like, politics should make you this outwardly emotional where you losing your job about it. Like, have your politics on your own time, man. You ain't got to go losing your job for it.
Facts. Big facts.
Because like I said, I'm not trying to lose my job behind it. I do understand the emotion, but I'm not trying to lose my job over it.
And of course, she came up with a follow-up video because, the follow-up video is always the more important video. Is always going to cleanse everything else.
No, it doesn't.
And the video was like, she didn't literally mean that she should go jump off a bridge. When I said, quote, go jump off a bridge, unquote, I just meant go away. And I will not use that term again because of the incredible influx of messages I got about that. But if that's what you focused on that message, you're kind of part of the problem, unquote. Well, I'm going to say you told him to go jump off a bridge is part of the problem. Like, your whole video doing this on social media, being a teacher is kind of part of the problem.
No, I know the problem is you got so damn emotional. You felt the need to like say anything.
Truth. Like I said, it should have been a conversation at home with your friends.
Yeah.
Or your boyfriend or your husband or something. You know what the little kids did, whatever. But, that's what she chose to do. So she made a choice. And actually, the funny thing is her explanation is as bad as the people who she can't stand. Just saying.
And the greatest thing happened after that. The superintendent came out and said 2 investigations have been launched. One to the teacher's videos and another to the student who was waving the anti-Biden flag. Okay. Investigations?
I think that word's used way too loosely nowadays.
I think it's called lies. I mean, I don't understand investigations. It's like, okay, well, we watched the video. We know who the student is. And we going to do something? I mean, I don't get it. But, I
think investigation is just code for, hey, please stop talking to us about it.
Yeah, we'll check it out. Yeah, we'll check it out 2 weeks later.
Like, we heard you the first time. There's an investigation, all right?
Yeah. And then, of course, the most awesome thing is we have another Veterans Day incident because this happened on Veterans Day. And, nobody else at the school saw the F Biden flag and said anything about it. However, last week we talked about the gentleman who left the proceedings to go take his jacket off and cover part of the sign. At least he did something. Nobody there was just like, whatever, it's the F Biden flag. Because maybe they all felt the same way. I don't know.
Could have, or at least some people were like, it ain't worth saying nothing. It's not a big a deal.
Yeah. And then they went on to say the district will expand events that promote tolerance and unity. Yeah. What? And of course, the teacher couldn't comment to the press due to the investigation. He also requested the outlet take down the story because it's, quote, ruining her good name, unquote. Nah, she did that when she came out with 2 videos. I mean, am I wrong in that? She kind of did that to herself.
Yeah, I told you she made choices.
Yeah, I mean, ruining my reputation. Yeah, okay. So, but the crew over here still talking about the first story.
Yeah, they are.
And they even say the second story is not as entertaining as the first one.
I mean, I would agree with them on that. But,
The Conservative Club sounds like a high-class organization of people who still shop in the mall. Wow, man, this Dre guy, this guy's showing up.
He was late. He was late last week. He was making up for it.
Yeah, man, coming in while the show, man, whatever. So, and the last one we'll talk about is apparently a fight erupts over the plan to stop outsourcing prison health care in Virginia. So before I even read this article, I saw that and I was like, we outsource prison health care. Okay. $90 million contract. So I guess they decided to stop it. Because it was $90 million. But the company provides medical care to prisoners in about half the state's 40 prisons. Yeah. So they mad. So they coming out and kind of just like, I guess they're fighting it. They're trying to, I guess, convince the prisons to keep them.
MoeB
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you not know what the story is about?
I do.
Because it doesn't sound like it, and I don't really feel like I'm gathering any information to comment on it.
and see, I guess that's the point, because I did read it and I did understand it, and it's been a couple.
You're saying all those things in the past tense.
Wow.
So
and then I reread it and I didn't understand it anymore, because it's basically like, so from what the thought process, because it's like a long ass article, but basically it's about the company who's doing the outsourcing of the healthcare. That company are getting rid of them. and they're mad that they're getting rid of them. So they're trying to get like the people who work there and stuff like that to fight on their behalf to keep them. And I'm thinking to myself, bruh, you make $90 million. It's a $90 million contract. And like, you're trying to get the people who work there to help you? Like, are you paying them or something? And that's what I don't understand. It's just like, I didn't realize we even outsource healthcare to prisons. From prisons. I just didn't. The prison system's jacked up. Because most of the prison systems we don't own any damn way. And they just keep building them. So, yeah, that's about that.
I'm so lost.
I don't know anything that just happened right now. Like,
you know what? I will say this. As far as healthcare in prisons go, I didn't realize that they had any adequate healthcare to start with. So you're paying $90 million for what? Because we treat these people like animals.
And that's the problem, because they got like $4 million in fines because they don't they're understaffed and all this other shit. So like they're getting fined for being terrible, but they're mad because they're about to get rid of them. And I'm just like, what? I don't understand the outsourcing of.
Well, Dre from VA seems to have a handle on it.
Okay, I get that now. Now, I guess my comment is, what do we add to that?
Like I said, for me, I just want somebody to tell me that, because the picture I'm looking at right now does not look like.
Exactly. It's like a fight. It was like people like, not a fight. It's people laying in bed like, you know.
Looks like after
sick.
Some natural disaster.
I mean, I don't think anybody up here has the illusion that prisoners have the greatest healthcare system. I don't think many people is like, yeah, I sure am trying to get locked up so I can get this A1 healthcare. But I mean, the company trying to convince employees to, I don't know, get the jail to not outsource them. Them employees ain't in control of that.
Yeah,
they're not in money making decision positions.
Yeah, them in the General Assembly. They're trying to, they're basically trying to pay people off to keep them. And it's like, because they donated $25,000 to the Virginia Legislative Black Caucus, and then of course after that they came out with a statement saying they should suspend the activities until comprehensive review is undertaken.
Hold on. So they donated $25,000 to the Black Caucus to try to help bolster their support for healthcare in prison. Is that not problematic?
And no. The worst part about it is they did. That's the worst part.
I mean,
they came out with a statement saying that.
So hey, people, we need you to have our back because we've been out here supporting these prisons. Like, that doesn't feel right, but I mean, okay. All right.
That's what we're doing.
What are we doing? Is the most adequate question ever. So.
Sure.
Now that I kind of understand what's going on, that's an entirely different podcast.
Yeah. This is dumb as hell. So, all right. We're moving from that. And we're going to move on to AG. Rise and shine.
Yes, sir. Well, you know what? If you're old enough, I think if you're probably... So I'm 52, so if you are 42, 40, something like that, or if you're 60, you're gonna know this. You're gonna know this movie, 16 Candles. What's wrong?
60. You said 60.
Yeah, 60. You might know.
Nobody 60 years old listens to our show.
Man, I'm just saying, bro. Can't I set up my own little story?
I mean,
you set up the jail. You know what? Never mind. Anyway,
I say he didn't set up the jail story at all.
I was gonna say you know what the story
just was
really
like.
Was.
He
sure did. And we were sitting there like, what? Okay.
I tried.
Well, I will put the Yoda on you, but I'm gonna let that go. Anyway, so there's this movie that came out when I was a kid, before I had a license, 16 Candles. So if you're familiar, you know what I'm talking about. It's a great film, whatever it was. But I just want to let you know I'm a racist, man. I feel bad about this. I have been feeling bad about this for a month, and that's my little racist right there, because sometimes I feel like racism is important to me when it's happening to me. And the human condition has happened to me, meaning that when the proximity is not right, I tend to be kind of racist sometimes. It's easier for me to be insensitive. Well, the reason I brought up the movie is because there's a character in the movie. He's an Asian character that happened to be going to this family in an exchange, the student exchange program. And his name was Long Duck Dong. And I was like, and Ruben's laughing. Okay.
I put my head down because as soon as you said it, I was like, I remember what his name was.
And not only this, what is his name, Long Duck Dong, but every time somebody mentioned it, a gong went off.
Dong.
And when I was watching it, and I had seen this movie probably as much as MoeB's seen Coming to America. So I've seen this movie and I know it well. And it took me, let's see, the movie came out at 84, something like that. And so it took me nearly 30 years, 40 years for me to look back and look at myself in the mirror and go, you foul. Now, the relationship between black people and Asian people is not good because they can always separate themselves because the worst thing you can be in the world is black. I get that. But I'm putting that aside. I wasn't cool either. Now, there have been black characters and as black people, we shake our head and we look at Hollywood and go, for real, y'all? How in the world are we going to just sit back and let this dude be Long Duck Dong and sit in the movie theaters and sit in front of the TV and laugh about it? I just think that it's a bad way to be and it's not cool. And hey man, and the thing is, it's funny, but it's only funny because the proximity's right. Meaning that it's easier to laugh at somebody else when it's happening to them than it is to laugh at it when it's happening to you. Like if you have ever heard the white comic Lisa Lampanelli, it's hard to hear her talk about black people with bad credit and all the stereotypes that go along with it. You laughing, but you cringing, and it's just like, I don't know how she gets away with it, but there's a handful of white comics that can do it. And at some point, it's like, okay, I'm good. You can stop now. But the proximity's right because it's happening to you. So when I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, you can't call a dude Long Duck Dong and then have a gong go off. You can't do. I mean, you can.
Movie, so
exactly.
Apparently, you can get away with it. And whatever year that was, like 80 something.
84. I think it had to be 84, 83, 84. And so, like I said, man, this time it's not even about me, like, get woke about blackness or whatever it is, as much as it is, if you can be this upset about being offended as a black person or whatever it is, it doesn't even matter what it is, but your fellow man is also being portrayed in a way in which is not cool. Are you as upset about that? If you're not, that could be a problem. It could be a problem. Now, again, like I said before, the relationship between Asians and black people it's never going to be good because they look down on us like everybody else and they're a little extra with it. And I understand that, but still
they chose their side. Truth.
They can separate themselves and they try to, and it's not a secret that they keep. They don't, man, look, they ain't trying to do all that. They ain't trying to do all that. They have stuff to say about us just like the white man does or whoever else. But what I'm saying is they're still minorities. They're still in this country. And I'm like, I just can't sit back and just be like, not at least not see it as problematic. Now, again, I will, in the movie's defense, this was done like 40 years ago. But I did think about it and I had to look at myself in the mirror and go, yo, that wasn't cool. It just wasn't. Now, will I stop watching it or whatever it is? I ain't going that far, but the bottom line is it's problematic.
Hey, I ain't about to do nothing about it, but I mean,
I'm just saying, cool. I'm just keeping it real. Cool. It's just like, if I see it, I'll be like, yo, that was funny, but it's not funny. And I'll probably keep it moving, but it's just like, man, it's a whole lot of stuff that I used to laugh at. And it's still funny, but it's not funny. And that's the truth of the matter. I'm not saying I'm not a dichotomy at all. I'm saying to you that some of this stuff that we doing, man, is funny because it's not happening to us. That's what's up. Because if I was Asian and I had to look at that movie, especially if I was an Asian, like a young Asian, and then having to go back 30 years and hear that, that's kind of deep. So just saying, just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean that it's cool. It's not cool. It's still uncool. It's just not happening to you. So just be aware of your fellow man, even if your fellow man doesn't like you either. That's all I'm saying. So I'm good.
I got 2 comments.
Okay.
One, remember the Asian dude in Goonies, man? When they had the utility belt?
I saw bits and pieces of Goonies, so I can't. I mean, I know who you're talking about, but I didn't see the whole film. Yeah, Lauren said the same thing to me. She was like, "You what?"
That's some sacrilegious shit, man.
But
I don't think the Goonies is a good movie.
I didn't say it was good. I never said it was good.
So I don't remember much of it. I know I've seen it, but it's like it happened.
Never seen the Goonies. Wow.
Now, is that the same Asian kid that played in Big Trouble in Little China?
Probably. I think it was.
What?
Did you just do the equivalent of they all look alike? Probably.
No, because I know. No, see.
But I'm talking about what Ruben did, not what you did. 'Cause he probably, how you mean probably?
Because I think it is.
Because what I was saying was, I think that kid had a run in the 80s where he played in a few movies. Because I think he was in Indiana Jones, right?
That I don't know.
I think he was. But anyway, like I said, man, only thing I'm saying is just because somebody ain't dropping the N-bomb doesn't mean that racism stops with you. It's a whole lot of people saying stuff about people, brown people, foreign people, whatever. I'm just saying it's just as harsh and it's just as hurtful. So be aware.
Yeah. But the other thing I need to say is dong. Because you can say what you want. That shit was funny. It won't write.
I'm not saying it. You know what? I'm not even going to engage you, man. I'm
but you know it was. But you know it was.
I can't with you, bro. I can't with you.
But you know it was.
I'm not, man.
You don't got to admit it, but you know it was.
Ruben, I just said it was funny, but it's not cool. Really, bro? That's almost like when you said Paula Patton was thick when I wasn't even talking about that.
Because that's a song. That's a lyrics for a song.
Is that what
Am I
we're
right,
doing?
MoeB? It is.
Thank you.
But
I was quoting the song.
MoeB, really, man?
He's not lying.
I'm not saying he lying, but that is way out of context, man.
Yeah, it is because he's just impulsive, man. Sometimes you just gotta let him have it, man. Don't.
Oh my god.
And to say you're not gonna engage is the equivalent of engaging. You should just let him have it, and we'll be on to the next segment.
You know what? You're not wrong. Okay, you're right, Ruben. Go ahead, man.
It's too late. So, but the next segment is foreign affairs with MoeB.
Man,
we had a week without foreign affairs, man. It was kind of rough.
And we tried to we thought about reporting it anyway, but it's not like you, man. You like Cronkite, bro. Come on, man.
Y'all all right, man. Y'all could do 1 week without it. But I
the Glossier thing helped.
I went. Yeah, that horse thing. Y'all beat that thing to death. God.
I'm just saying, man. He
I mean, basically, man, if there's a weird animal story, Ruben, you can hold on to that story for like 30 minutes, man. Like you just, if it's any type of animal, it don't matter if it's a domestic animal, the wildlife. If it's an animal, like you and your hatred for anything that isn't human, like will just bleed through it.
What are you talking about? It wasn't any hate on the animal at all. It was hate on a stupid human.
Who brought the animal, which you hated.
No, I didn't hate the animal. I didn't hate the animal at all. I just didn't want the animal to get messed up in the school. And as AG said, get shot and turned to glue.
No, you said turn to glue. I just said euthanized. You said turn to glue, but it was hilarious though when you said. I'm just saying.
Well, just for the record, I decided to make a semi-animal free foreign affairs segment for you.
We can't even have a bear. We had a bear last time.
We can't have no bear. We can't have no bullies. Like, nah, I try to leave them out.
Okay.
So
that was hard.
No, it's not hard.
Not really.
No, it's Florida, bro. Come on now.
It's harder to make these stories connect than to just pick random shit, because random shit happens internationally all the time.
But isn't it all connected though? Isn't it all?
Yeah,
connected?
Florida.
You see.
I mean, the story starts with Florida man or Florida woman.
There you go.
But yeah, man. So I got 3 stories. You know, kind of diversifying foreign affairs a bit. I mean, the important thing is we really need to get better at our border patrol, because U.S. stops at Georgia. And the first story is, you know, proof of that. So a South Florida woman was detained trying to cross over into Canada, smuggling 56 guns. These guns included extended magazines and all types of overcapacity magazines that are pretty much illegal in most countries. I mean, just most countries, like that. Pretty much in most parts of the world.
So she drove all the way from the international.
See, I'm glad you pointed that out, because that's the effing problem. We need better border patrol at Georgia, because how did this woman make it past our border to get all the way to the Canadian border? Like, Canadian border basically should be filing some motion to Georgia and be like, y'all need to get better on your job, because there's no way this lady should have made it up here. Did you see the picture of all them guns? Like, and she was in a regular whip. She won't in no van, no truck. She in a regular whip. There's no way you can just have these 56 guns and nobody could see them.
Oh my God!
So you mean to tell me this lady got all the way from Florida and didn't get stopped till she got to Canada?
That's what I'm saying, man. Look, we got it. We really. How
do you fit all that in a car?
I know we had a president that kept talking about this imaginary fictitious wall, but F that, man. We got to get some real border patrol down here in Georgia, Florida, man, because we can't let that shit get up here. And by shit, I mean everything in Florida. We can't let any of that get up here.
Bruh. Like, she had different color guns.
Bruh, like I said, and she won't know no SUV, no armor plated van, no mystery mobile. Like, no, this was just, you know, she's probably in a Corolla or something. Just
a Corolla. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, man, that's the first story, man. Like, we really do need to do a little bit better on this border. Dre, we can get orange juice from California, man. I don't need that orange juice from Florida. I don't need no import or export. I don't need no relationship with Florida,
World, man. Why Disney?
We can go there. You can visit it, and you can bring your ass back.
we do have a Disney property in California.
Once again.
But it's not.
If you want to go to the one in Florida, cool. Go there. Don't bring nothing back with you, including the people.
And that COVID. Leave that COVID ass down there.
Including the people. The people can't come, man.
That's right. Unless they got their passport.
Yeah, that's right. They have
leave that COVID ass down there too. Leave the COVID.
All right. So here's the next story, man. So a man is charged in a scam of taking a woman's money, basically in some type of scheme where he allegedly took $80,000 from her. Well, the man didn't show up to court, and the lawyer said, well, here's the problem. He's dead. Now, the story could end right there, but no, man, because of Florida, and when you're dealing in another country, you got to realize now you got to deal with their border patrols and whatnot. So what the guy did, allegedly, is this guy died in the Democratic Republic of Congo of malaria.
Okay.
So says the handwritten piece of paper
that says he died of malaria.
That said he died in Congo of malaria. The handwritten piece of paper that was given to his lawyer says he died. So, yeah, I guess he can't show up. So, once again,
I guess he can't show up.
I mean, so once again, man, when you're dealing with business dealings in another country, you got to understand, man, it might not always be on the up and up.
Hold up. Let me make sure we have this understand. He was running scams. He scammed a woman out of $80,000.
Yeah. In like 2018 or 19.
Yeah.
And didn't show up to court
because he got a handwritten letter saying he was dead.
He didn't show up to court, so they issued a rearrest warrant, and the lawyer was like, "Hey, judge, apparently my client is dead. He died of malaria." And they were like, "Well, how do you know?" And he's like, "Well, I got this death certificate that is in somebody's handwriting on this loose leaf piece of paper with some ketchup stains on it. I didn't make that part up. There are actually stains on the piece of paper. And it's been edited a couple of times where somebody, I guess, made mistakes on his official death certificate that was written in handwriting about him dying of malaria."
Can I get one of those notes?
I mean, do we think it's a scam? Just say it.
And once again, man, it's another country, man. So you just got I don't know what the criteria for documentation is, and U.S. territory of Florida or Republic of Congo. I mean, maybe they work in conjunction.
I mean,
all I know is I'm pretty sure it's a scam, and damn, it's kind of a nice scam if you can just write a note. "Hey, Yana, I'm dead." I would love to give this money back, but I died. My bad.
With the signature at the bottom. Oh God! I've never gone back to Florida.
You can't make it up. It's Florida. It writes itself. All right, and in a story that's a little more lighthearted. So a
little more lighthearted than these.
Yeah, it's a little more lighthearted because, in many ways, a story that has a little bit of a history in Florida brought a nation together in 2020. We as a country were brought together in 2020 by the white trash Netflix documentary known as Tiger King. That shit united everybody.
I have not seen it.
It's so good. It's so good, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It united a nation. Like, that's proof that even weird shit in Florida can be unifying because we can all get together and go, yeah, that shit need to go back to Florida. So Carol Baskins, who's had songs written about her and became the most famous white trash lady that may have killed her ex-husband in the world.
May have?
I mean, look, I don't know. I wasn't there. Yeah, she did that shit.
Man, that's a whole lot of things I didn't see, but it happened.
So she is suing Netflix because there's a season 2 of Tiger King, and she's suing for multiple reasons. One, she was told that her imagery and videos would only be used in the one season. So I guess she feels like they need to either give her some more money or, she can sue them. 2, she didn't like the way she was portrayed in the first season. To my response is, did you hear what the fuck you was saying up there? Like, there's really no way to edit that to make you look like a rational person.
I know. Those were her words. Yes.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure they edited it just enough to make you look even more crazy. But I'm pretty sure they didn't really have to help you along there. Like, my thing is, there's probably even more shit that they cut out that made you look worse. Because really, who looked good in Tiger King? Nobody, which is why it united a nation, because there was a nation full of people who couldn't go outside because of a damn pandemic that looked at the TV screen and said, you know what? At least I'm not them. At least I'm not them.
Was it that bad? I haven't seen it.
Dude, you have to see it. Oh my goodness.
It's a delicious level of white trash that soothes my soul.
Is it better? Is it worse than The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia?
First of all, don't know what you're talking about. Second of all,
you need to
I don't think there's anything that's better, white trash, that's real, that's not made up, than Tiger King. Because that at the end of season 1, the one thing that you're left with in Tiger King is, oh, this shit is real. Like, they didn't make any of this up.
First of all, the fact that they had a season 1 means that they're gonna have a season 2.
No, it doesn't. Like,
no,
I didn't think there would be a season 2. The season 2 just dropped on the 17th, and I didn't know it was coming.
How'd they make a season 2?
Which is crazy because I don't know, because that dude's still in prison. So I guess some other people have done other things. So, hey, look,
maybe that wasn't the end of the story.
Or maybe Netflix was just like, baby, we got to keep this white trash thing rolling, baby, because we could stop talking about that.
I mean, the tagline is, we've only scratched the surface.
Look, I don't want there to be more, and as much as I'm trying to tell myself that there's no way I'm gonna watch season 2 of Tiger,
you gonna watch
that shit. I'm at least gonna watch the first episode because I just need to know how. Like, how are we still doing these?
Yo, man, because we watched it. I think we binged it in a day. It got
it's
crazier and crazier, man.
It's like easy to do.
Dude, you can't look away. Ruben, I'm telling you can't look away, man.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. So, in foreign affairs, like, I just wanted to say, hey, even stuff that happens there, even though everything didn't really happen in Florida in Tiger King, just some things. But I mean, hey, U.S. stops at Georgia. But look, in 2020, I ain't gonna lie, Tiger King unified a nation. And I'm gonna give them that practice. People think I'm hard on Florida. I'm not trying to be hard on Florida. I'm gonna acknowledge some of the good things that they have done for us.
So that did come from Florida. I thought it came from Vegas or something.
Tiger King was a little bit of everywhere, but Carol Baskin's part is in Florida.
Yeah.
Who is she?
First of all, it's you
gotta watch it yourself, man.
Can't.
It's a whole nother podcast, bro. I promise you it is.
Carol Baskins is a whole thing that happened where people were making songs about her. Joe Exotic made a song about her. He's the main character. I don't know if he's a protagonist of season 1 or if he's the antagonist.
He was both.
I think he was both. Like, you know, he's a character you kind of want to root for because he's doing some weird shit with exotic tigers, but then he's having, you know, gay sex with his I guess employees.
The one who accidentally shot himself.
Yeah, like it's
a mess,
Ruben.
Man. It's a mess.
It's so much white trash shit just waiting for everybody to look at and go, God, I thought life was rough, but I ain't them. It's like if Joe Dirt was a real story.
Okay.
That's it.
I can see that. I can see that. That's actually a good analogy without having to tell them anything. Absolutely. I'll go for that. It's absolutely crazy, man. It's bonkers.
Y'all have me scared.
From moment one, bro. From moment one.
But apparently Carol Baskins is suing Netflix now because she was only supposed to be in season 1, and apparently Netflix has sullied her reputation as a whatever.
As a what?
Yeah, I mean, as whatever she is. Like, they made her look bad.
I guess this is a quote from the show MoeB Cowboy put up here. I'm never going to financially recover from this. After Tiger tells off
that was an exact quote that what Joe Exotic said.
And 2 days later, that lady showed up at work.
Yep, she showed back up at work. She still worked. She worked for him to the end.
Oh, she worked for him?
Yeah. She worked till the end. She
came back with one arm?
Yep. Half arm.
She was a ride or die.
How does that happen?
Bruh, it's too much, man.
What, they cut off her arm and cauterize it? Like,
once again, man, all I'm telling you is, man, I know y'all say I'm hard on Florida, but I'm gonna be honest, man. They had something to do with Tiger King, and during the pandemic, man, that shit got a nation, got a brother through. Like that was like a whole weekend of my life where I was just like, man, I might not be able to go outside, but man, I ain't them.
I might not be able to go outside, but I ain't them.
One of the top quotes of the year, right there.
I'm telling you, man, it was hardcore, bro.
U.S. stops to Georgia. Yes. Gotta get better border patrol. Come on, Joe Biden.
You need new security.
Yep. Georgia, you need new security. We need posts on 95, 85. If it's a 5 and it goes up north from Florida, we got to block it. We got to start searching people. We got to make sure they leave that Florida in Florida.
All those guns, dog. All those guns.
Bro,
somebody just
get all them guns up there. And they didn't even get her in like some exotic search. They basically was just like a standard search. Is like, yo, what you doing with all these guns?
I mean, but they didn't see the guns. But when they searched it, they found the guns.
Where was she hiding them in a car, man?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Unless they were just in the trunk.
And once again, Georgia, you gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. We depended on you, Georgia. And I know that's Louisiana. I know based on all the stuff that's going on in Georgia, we really shouldn't depend on you. Because Georgia as a state has kind of been letting us down too. But come on, man. You're our last line of defense most of the time. Because we damn sure can't count on Alabama. We can't count on Alabama.
Why not? They got a lot to lose too. They're right there at that border, man. Panhandle.
Wait a minute. What is this lot to lose you speak of in Alabama?
I'm just saying they're part of the country still.
Barely.
What is this lot to lose?
I mean, if they joined Florida, nobody would be upset.
If Alabama disappeared right now, you wouldn't even know about it. It wouldn't even make the news until like 2 or 3 days from now.
It would make the news in football season. How about that?
Once again, it wouldn't make news 2 or 3 days from now. They'd be like, yo, where Nick Saban at? Oh shit. Alabama gone.
No more roll tide?
Only thing I'm saying is Alabama's not Florida.
No, but that's not necessarily anything to brag about.
That just means that
that's a pretty low effing bar, man.
Okay. I can't. You know what? I can't argue with. I cannot argue. I just can't, especially with.
They just don't have a website with all their business on it.
You're not wrong. Just saying.
Wow. All right.
I mean, Dre, you did point that is a very interesting thing. Nick Saban did coach the Dolphins.
Yes, he did.
It's not a conspiracy because do you see how fast he got up out the paint?
I'm going back to Alabama. I might be able to do something.
Well, he never went to Alabama, so he can't say he went back, but he did say it was his dream job. Them. He said it was his dream job.
He said, I'm going to go to Alabama where shit makes sense.
Where the shit makes sense. All right. Thank you for the foreign affairs. So, the My 5 question of the day. Name 5 songs that will make you stay in the driveway or parking lot and listen to completion. AG, I'm going to let you start this one.
Okay. Well, they're no particular order because, like I said, they don't matter. If I hear them, I'm going to stop. Technical difficulties. Okay, my first one is Prince's I Want to Be Your Lover. That song is like the dopest song, well, one of the dopest songs he's ever done.
Okay.
If that comes on, I'm in the ride. I'm just still standing there, just burning gas. Just burning gas. The next one is Subdivisions by Rush. That's another one of my jams. That song is really good. Now, it's not, I ain't gonna say it's your standard, progressive rock Rush song, but it's not really. It's a little bit dumbed down, from a musical standpoint to the point to where it's kind of got some pop elements to it, but it's still dope in every way. I'm not mad at that song at all. It's my favorite Rush song ever. to be honest with you. Tom Sawyer included. I don't really care. Subdivisions is dope. The next one is LL Cool J's remix of Loungin'. If I hear that with Total in the background, yo, I'm sitting in the driveway burning gas. That is my jam. Love it. Next one is Atomic Dog, which I heard the other night.
Now, wow, wow, yippee yo, yippee
oh my God, that song is dope, man. And when it came out when I was a kid, I didn't really understand it. I wasn't musically. I don't think I was there yet, because like Parliament Funkadelic is like deep musically. They just are. I don't think people really realize it. And when I heard it when I was a kid, it's the most pop song they'd ever done. And when I heard it when I was a kid, I was like, okay, it was dope. But as an adult, it's even more crazy. And I heard it. I was like 2 minutes away from home, and it came on. I sat in the car for another 4 minutes, because it's a pretty long song. If you don't get the radio cut, and yo, that song is so dope. And the last one is Michael Jackson's "Rock With You." Every time it come on,
that's a good one right there, though.
It is. I mean, that song is. I mean, because actually, there's like 7 songs on. Off the Wall that's like real dope, but I think for me that's the dopest one. I've had to pick one as a desert island off of that record, it'd be that one. And I had a honorable mention, which is Tyrone by my girl Erykah Badu. If it come on, I'm gonna listen to it the whole way through. So that's my 5 with an honorable mention.
All right, and honorable mentions up in here.
When it comes to music, man, it's hard to not have at least one honorable mention.
Yeah,
because actually I could have put 30 on here, to be honest with you, but there's a lot on.
Got you. All right, MoeB, what you got for us?
All right, so I have 5 songs popped in my head real easy, like didn't even have to think about it. So one, Troop, "Spread My Wings." When that song comes on, man,
and fly away.
And the older I got, the more I listen to the lyrics, and I really feel like it's really about a song it's written about a dude coming out sexually. But I don't care, because the song, like, listen to the first verse, you'll never unhear it. Just listen to the first verse lyrically, you'll never unhear it. I don't care. The song jam and make me feel good. The other 2 were really weird, because I'm not one of his like diehard fans, but he's got like just 2 staple songs that when they come on, I gotta listen to it in its entirety. Prince, "When Doves Cry." When that song come on, I'm invested all the way to the end. And then "Purple Rain," because I'm not going anywhere till I hear that guitar part at the end. Just yeah, when that song come on, like, well, put that jump in park. I got 6 minutes, because I'm going to get to that guitar part at the end. I'm just saying, a song like 6 minutes and 40 seconds long, so it's like, well, I'm here now. Guess I hope I ain't in no rush. If this business that I'm trying to attend closes in the next 5 minutes, I'm just gonna have to come here tomorrow.
That is invested.
I don't know about all that.
Hey, look, man.
Some songs will get you, man.
That guitar part,
it's special.
Meant that, man. He meant that. The other 2, I got 2 other ones by Outkast. "Bombs Over Baghdad."
I was wondering when that was gonna come up. Okay.
"Bombs Over Baghdad," still, in my opinion, the most pivotal song in hip hop. Yeah, when that song come on, yeah, I'm in there.
That beat's nice.
Man, don't oversimplify that song by just saying that beat's nice.
Everything's about that's nice.
Everything about that song is magic.
It's kind of
everything about that song is magic.
I just call it Bob, but it's dope.
and the other Outkast song, and it's more of a personal thing, but when Rosa Parks comes on, I gotta listen to it all the way, man.
Who does that?
Outkast.
Oh, yes, sir. You said 2 Outkast songs. Okay, I thought that's who did that. Okay, yeah.
So Rosa Parks comes on, I'm in it. Hey, and I got an honorable mention one too, and it's funny that we got the same honorable mention artist, AG.
Oh, so what Erykah Badu you got?
No, actually, no, it's not. He's not. I thought LL Cool J was your honorable mention. LL Cool J is my honorable mention. And I realized how much I effed with this song when I was watching the boxing match Saturday and Patterson came out to I'm Bad. Oh, yo, LL Cool J, I'm Bad. Yeah, I'm in it, man.
Oh, yeah. No rapper can rap quite like I can.
I'm in it.
Taking a muscle bound man and put his face in the sand.
And LL Cool J did it so much better than you just did it.
Wow, that's cool. My question to you is, do you like? Because one of my favorite LLs is the I Need Love. You like that, or is that is that out of character?
No, it's not out of character. I think I Need Love made him the smartest person in hip hop because he was the first hip hop artist to totally tap into the, hey man, we ain't really got no song for the ladies out here.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, LL Cool J is brilliant.
Because I remember when that came out, I thought it was dope. I was like, this is really good.
It's brilliant. I don't believe he means a single word he said in that song. At the time when he was like, what, 18, 19? He didn't mean a single damn word in that song.
Wasn't he dating his wife at that point?
He didn't mean a single damn word he said in that song at the time.
That's cold, man.
But he babyfaced that thing.
He did.
He joked that thing. He did all the things your girl won't do. He was like, I'm going to put it all in one song, and these ladies going to love me forever.
He had like 5 verses in it. It was a pretty long song, but it was really good, though.
Wasn't his next single Somebody's Got a Big Old Butt? Wasn't that his, like, literally his next single?
I don't remember.
Probably. I mean, that's where Tupac got it from, man. Tupac came out with Brenda Got a Baby. Then it came out with I Get Around. And it's like, what?
He's giving you perspective, man.
Well, that's what LL Cool J did. That's what I'm saying. Because you're right. He did come out with the Big Old Butt joint after that.
It was like right after it. Yeah, I told you I'd be true.
Because the first one was Rock the Bells. Dre from VA said I thought it was Rock the Bells. I thought Radio came out before Rock the Bells.
No, Rock the Bells was one of his first 2 songs he released.
Oh, okay. I thought Radio was. Okay. That's a nice list, though. That's a nice list. Because now you got me thinking about some other songs. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah.
So, Ruben, you tripping, man. When that Purple Rain guitar thing, man, you can't listen to the song without that part.
How am I tripping? What? I didn't say nothing.
I have literally.
I was playing the guitar for you.
I've literally almost protested against radio stations that have cut that song off early. Like, nah, bro, you don't play the song unless you're gonna play the damn song.
Because then after the 5-year guitar,
you got to play all of it. All of that is part of the song.
Yeah, so I get it.
First, before we move on, I appreciate MoeB for bringing that up because I think that people sleep on how great of a guitar player Prince was. I don't think people who really pay attention to music sleep on it. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, that's true, but I just feel like mainstream society does not understand how good that dude was.
Man, mainstream society sucks.
I'm just saying, man, dude was like, and if you really listening, it's like, oh, what? So just I appreciate you saying that part, though. I do.
Prince's reputation is so big. If you just basically told me he was the best at almost any instrument he touched, I'll just believe you.
Yeah.
If you was like, yo, you think he was nice on that guitar, but yo, he was on the French horn jamming, I'll be like, you're probably right.
That's so funny. He just hit the I believe button.
All I'm saying is, like, you can't watch the Doves Cry video and then, like, when he puts his eyes on that joint, I mean, he hypnotized you, man.
See, the eyes, everybody always jokes about the eyes, but the part of the video I can't ever unsee? It's when the 3 of them are doing that random dance that just goes in a pattern and it just keeps looping over and over. And I'm like, it's a pattern that doesn't seem like it makes sense, but it keeps happening. And I'm just like, what are they doing? Who choreographed that?
You know what the answer is? It's Prince. Yeah. Hit the I believe button. Keep moving.
He said, Do what I do. Blouses.
I don't think he had to say do what I do. I think they just knew.
They just looked at him. He snapped the finger, and I mean, they got it down.
Hey, man.
So,
Rapper's Delight. Yo, ain't nobody trying to play the whole song of Rapper's Delight. Bro, you can retire before that song ends.
Wow. Let's go. Let's go.
So I'll say this, like, when I saw this question, there are like a whole bunch of songs that, depending on my mood, I'm like in there. But then there's quite a few that I'm just like, regardless, every time, like, I'm in there. So the first one, and I on my Spotify, I on purpose at this point, I on purpose put it on shuffle for the songs I like, because if not, I'll just listen to like a select 15 songs over and over. I'll just do that. So, you know, I got like over 1,000 songs that I like, so I like to scroll through it. But, you know, like I said, there's just certain songs, such as, you know, like Flipside with Freeway and PD Crack.
That song was on. I was playing that song while I was driving home today, man.
Oh, man. Just Blaze put his penis in that beat, yo. That beat is fire.
And who is this?
It's Freeway.
Okay.
With PD Crack.
PD Crack.
But Just Blaze did the beat. It's called Flipside. Bro.
When you said Just Blaze, I knew it was hot, but I just didn't know the artist
is fire.
I mean, because, you know, after like, what was it, like 7 seconds of the song, Just Blaze, and it's like, well, listen, I'm listening to this because, you know, it's about to be fire.
Yeah, so, there's a couple beat or producers, when you hear that little snippet that you know it's them, you just like, well, let me sit down. That's Jungle like when you hear the Jungle Beats holler at it. Well, let me take a second, see what's going on this track.
I think it's Ninth Wonder for me. Anytime I know he do a beat.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I got sick. Because my first taste of him was on the Black album from Jay-Z. I was like, what? So
you want to? You need to listen to Lil Brother. Their album. They have an album called The Minstrel Show. It production wise, rap like that. That to me is what like a pure hip hop album is.
And MoeB, I need you to stop educating these people on great music, because Lil Brother got very little props, but that shit was crazy. I love me some Lil Brother, so, but I don't tell.
They still doing music. Like two of the members are, I think they have a group. They're like called Foreign Exchange, which is kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. So, another song, yo man, another dude who does it for me, David Banner.
Yes.
Get Like Me.
How about to say the one with
the butterfly does. The stun is a habit, yo. I'm in that joint. I'm like, I'm even singing punk ass Chris Brown's part.
Why you gotta be all that, man? Why couldn't we have had this be a completely positive thing?
It is a positive thing.
Oh, that's a positive thing? Punk ass Chris Brown?
I've called him worse.
Okay. It's a pretty low bar, but
it's okay. Let's see. A couple other tracks. So everybody's gonna laugh, and that's what it is. But yo, man, that Dua Lipa, that Levitation song, Levitate, I'm in there.
Yeah,
that's my jam. You know, I'm very much in that. Also, I would say, where is it? Because I'm trying to remember what it was. Crap. It's one of the songs. Hold on, now you're gonna make me look it up because I completely just lost it.
No, he's not. The baby is not on beat in any track.
First of all, I'll be damned.
Don't get him started on that.
First of all, he is on the remix of that track, and it's okay. Remix is supposed to be better than the song. Yeah, that shit don't be working on that. It's all right. I won't say it sucks, but it's okay. It gets my tolerance. Childish Gambino, Bonfire. I'm in there. I'm listening to that. It's just his delivery is.
I like Childish Gambino on Freaks and Geeks. I think he destroyed that song, Freaks and Geeks. Just never mind.
That's okay. Number 5, and I do have an honorable mention. DeWick by Gangstar, Nice and Smooth. That track.
I was wondering if they were gonna make an appearance on your list.
Why?
Because I mean, I know you like.
What, Nice and Smooth?
Yeah, Nice and Smooth gonna be on any list you have.
Not really, but they in there. They in there. And also, I would probably say an honorable mention that gets me hype. Dero, Get Big. Do 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 do. That beat, it's like Get Big. I'm like, yeah. In my little
you ain't got enough money.
Yeah, when he tells you ain't got enough money, it's over. And like I didn't know that dude had money, so that's why I thought it was funny.
I mean, he probably did, but I mean, that don't make him any different than any other rapper out here faking the funk.
Thank you for saying that.
And so one thing I wish that they had put together correctly, like all I Can Do Is Win. All I Can Do Is Win is an awesome ass song. The remix is hot trash, but one part of the remix I like is when Swiss Beats is on the joint. When they do the little gaps, he goes, "Showtime." I wish they had put that on the original, because then they would have never came out the punk ass remix. I'm not a fan of the remix because Fat Joe's talking some shit about Diddy on the surfboard and all that other craziness. I ain't got time for that bullshit. But All I Do Is Win is pretty dope song. So
hey, Ludacris had graduated when he got on that song.
That's right.
Last time he was on the remix. Now he's on the original version.
Yeah, I mean, and that song is super dope. Even though Snoop Dogg had some inaccuracies in his lyrics, it's still a dope ass song.
Man, it's Snoop. You just put Snoop on a track and just be like, man, just be you. And
it sounded good. So
like, no matter what you do, we're not going to ever be too critical of it. It's you.
It's you.
I mean, no, let's be honest, man.
You're right,
like,
though. You're right.
If we're going to be honest, man, Snoop ain't really been a legit, real, I care about rapping well since like what, 90 something? Or maybe when he was on Dre's 1999 album, that Dre 2000 album. That was probably the last time Dre actually cared. I mean, Snoop actually cared about rapping. Now he's just like, I'll be on your track and I'll say some stuff. And
well, yeah, because he had just got out of the Death Row deal and he was finishing up his deal with No Limit.
No Limit.
I think the No Limit revived his career, and then because Death Row damn sure tried to kill it, but then when he got with Master P and Beats by the Pound, you know, like, yo, shout out to No Limit, man. Back in the day, they had it was always one track on every album when it had like 6 dudes on it, and that was the best track on the album. And I wish they'd come out with a discography of that.
Because most of it was like, when these whack rappers combine, we can make one moderately hype track.
Well, I mean, but then, you know, what was it? Make them say, I mean,
that's my thing. Make them say,
I'm that boy that rap.
But that was the formula. It was like, yo, we got this really hot beat. Whoever can make a verse the fastest, you will be on the song. That literally was the formula.
That's true. And it's got to be hot though.
And basically they were just like, and no matter what, it's going to be okay, because we'll put Mystical at the end of the song and he'll be hype enough to totally forget the fact that Silk the Shocker ain't been on beat in 10 years.
Shut up about that, man. Let it go.
I hadn't heard that in 10 years. Silk the Shocker. Wow. Okay.
Hey, man. He did have a couple tracks.
And look, man, Silk the Shocker's protege, the baby, out here doing it. He was like, look, this is what you got to do. You see the beat? Go way over there and start rapping over there. No, I know the beat's right here. I know this is the pocket, but no, F that, man. That's predictable. Everybody out here trying to be on beat. You go way over there and rap to a whole nother track, and we'll just make this shit work.
Yo, first of all, don't do that to baby, man.
Oh my
because
goodness.
Hey, it's only when he's rapping on his crap because on the Levitation remix, he's actually on the beat. Which, I mean, because, I guess at that point in time, he got some real money. So, that's all I'm saying. And he had nothing to do with it. There's like, hey, you got these 12, you got this area, put your 12 bars in here and make it match and call it a day. And so
I never thought I'd put a Dre statement up here, but that actually is pretty damn accurate.
You'll be there as a group who aspires to these the band. Hold on, man. I got a problem with this because, like, Master P, okay. Silk, okay. Mia X, dog? How you gonna dog Mia X out?
Hold on, that's not. See, why are you taking this as a dog statement? Like the members of the band actually were talented, except for Dylon, who just
Dylon, and Dylon.
His top 5: Dylon.
He couldn't rap either. Oh gosh, he was so horrible. But I mean, so, and we don't need a Silk versus the Baby over it. God knows, I don't watch that crap. I don't watch verses, but a Silk versus the Baby. Oof. I like Silk, but I don't want any parts of that.
I think I would murder the speakers in which that was coming out of. Like, I would murder the speakers, man. Because I'm not going to destroy my own eardrums just because they're attacking it. So I got to go to the source of the problem. I'm not trying to cure the symptom. I'm trying to cure the problem.
Wouldn't the problem be the artist though?
Yeah, I can't kill them because I'm not trying to go to jail just because they whack. Okay, that's not fair. They're not really whack. I just don't necessarily appreciate listening to somebody rap and not be anywhere close to the beat because that just messes with my head. The beat's there for a reason, man. Like, just be around it.
Man, you gotta let this go, man.
You too.
Fall back into the pocket of it every once in a while.
Top 5 people MoeB doesn't like that's not on the beat. Silk the Soccer, the Baby.
The Baby.
God, who else?
The baby. Actually, there's a lot of these new age rappers that ain't nowhere close to the beat. But some of them are just like a little bit ahead of the beat or a little bit behind the beat. That's like kind of like what they do. But the Baby is like, he's a magical artist because he has the ability to be nowhere near the beat. And that's an accomplishment, to be nowhere near the beat and you're actually in the studio where the beat is playing.
You're in the studio where the beat is playing.
And that's why a lot of these producers should not call themselves producers. You are a beat maker, sir. You made a beat and somebody bought it from you and then they did their own thing. Because if you were a producer and you allowed somebody to be nowhere near that masterpiece of a beat that you made, shame on you, sir. But shame on you.
But it doesn't happen that way sometimes. Sometimes the producer actually did the beat and he wanted what he heard. I don't know why, but I'm just saying it does happen that way sometimes.
He's not a producer, man. He's not a producer.
He's still not a producer.
He or she cannot be a producer if you can make a track that has rhythm, has a groove, has a pocket, and you're just like, I'm okay if you just don't use any of that.
So you're just gonna strip them of the producer title.
You're a beat maker.
Wow.
Hey, the beat might be fire. You might be a damn good beat maker. You ain't no fucking producer.
Wow.
That's ouch.
That's what you really feel like?
Yes. Yes.
It can't be any shock to you. He's already said this before many times.
So, AG.
But you ain't a coach just because you call a play in Madden.
Wow. Oh,
damn it. I was thinking I was a coach this whole time. Man. AG, what's on your mind, man?
Man, ain't nothing on my mind but good tidings, man. It's just like I want people to have a good holiday.
Good tidings, man. We are a month away from Christmas, bro.
I realize that, but it's still the same thing. I just want people to have some love in their lives and, enjoy your family if you can. If you're vaccinated, not vaccinated, whatever. Do what you got to do enjoy your family, enjoy the love, enjoy the food. Be safe out there, because there's some crazy folk, man. This dude tried to get a loaded gun on a plane the other day. They had to shut Atlanta the airport down, and these guys still escaped. I'm like, how in the world? So just be safe out there, man.
That airport big, though.
I appreciate that. I know it is. I've been there, but what I'm telling you is the dude still escaped, and they had to lock the whole thing down, and it just a loaded gun. But anyway, that's the only thing that was on my mind, man. Just like I said before, just enjoy your family and friends and food, and happy holidays. That's what's up. Winter holidays are fun because you get together. So yeah, happy holidays, whatever your holiday is.
Awesome. MoeB, what's on your mind?
Evolution, man. I've evolved. I'm not in the same place I used to be.
You're not gonna change your name, are you?
Nah, man, it's not that, man. So
MoeB Square.
No, because that sounds dumb. that just sounded dumb.
I was hoping you'd come up with a better one.
I was hoping you would never say anything like that, period.
Sorry about your luck.
So yeah, man. So, it's Thanksgiving. It's officially Thanksgiving for me anyway, because my family, my grandma was brilliant enough to realize people were old and grown and had their own families and lives. So we do our Thanksgiving the Sunday before Thanksgiving, because she realizes people want to do their Thanksgiving, separate. Which she announced today that she's officially retiring from doing this. She was like, yeah, somebody else gonna have to take over this. And I was like, I mean, you 86, you've done it long enough. Like,
that means it's over.
Nah, we got people that do it. But yeah, so, I know in the past I've been a little bitter about the kids' table.
A little bitter?
All right, look, man, I know I may have expressed some negative.
I don't have a big enough screen to cover it.
I may have expressed a negative connotation for the kids' table.
Okay.
However, today I reached a new place where I was like, I will go gladly sit at the kids' table, because my grandma had some new friends. I shouldn't say new friends, but some more friends over. And she made a statement before we started. She was like, yeah, it's less and less people here every year. And a part of me was thinking, nah, I mean, it's still just as many people that's coming. But then I remember what she really saying is, there's less people my age here because people died. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go sit my ass on the kids' table and let the veterans be at the main table. But look, man, some of these veterans, man, they don't even know how to do that right, man. Like, they just overstepping. Like, I give you the main table and you out here overstepping.
I mean, but they have seniority, don't they?
How are you overstepping from the main table?
They do, man. But seniority needs to come with a little bit of courtesy. That's what I say, courtesy. So, like, I got my kids there. So I'm like, yo, hey, the old people sit at the main table. I'm like, hey, girls, you see what everybody wants to drink? You make sure the drinks is right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the people who ain't really, able to move around so well because we got the buffet style, look, we'll make your plates for you. And you got one lady, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who her name is. I've seen her before. One of my grandma's friends. Look, it ain't my house, so she can invite whoever she wants. This lady gonna go through the buffet line and she gonna hold up progress. And not hold up progress because she's old and slow and ain't moving well. Nah, because all those are acceptable reasons to hold up the line. You gonna go hold up the line because you out here asking dumbass questions. So she's like, we get to the potato salad. She's like, Ruth, what y'all put in the potato salad? Look, I get it. If that's an important thing to you, like if she'd asked who made the potato salad, I get it. But we know who made the food. So now you're going to ask what's in it. So now my grandma's going back and forth with her, giving her the ingredients. And she's like, okay, I have a little bit. Here I am thinking, cool, we keep this line moving now. We get to the yams. Ruth, what else do you put in your yams? Like, bitch, is you about to get a cookbook out of this? Are you trying to get all of my grandma's secret recipes so you can be out here profiting? Like, literally everything that was up there, she asked every single ingredient. And finally, I became the rude dude because I'm like, do you have like some food intolerances or some things that you can't eat? Like, is there a reason we're holding? Yeah, because I just wanted to know, because I'm like, yo, we can eliminate this quick if you got like a food allergy. Because I thought that, hey, maybe we can speed this up. No, I just like to know, how people make different things. That is a sitting your ass down conversation. Put it on the plate and sit your ass down, and then you ask these questions. Don't be out here holding up the line. We got 20 other people behind you trying to get to just the plain turkey. We ain't even trying to do nothing extravagant. We trying to get to the regular stuff, and you out here sweating the details. So I thought I had evolved. I'm like, look, Grandma, she can't be at the main table. You gotta send her ass to the overflow table. Because look, I'm not about to give up my spot for this person. I was willing to before, but at this point in time, I have reneged on giving up my spot at the old people table. But it was kind of too late to do that, so I just had to let it ride. But yeah, man, so I'm past that, man.
You tried to kick her out of the back table.
You just said you evolved, man.
I said, look, man, I got myself together afterwards, and I happily sat at the kids' table. And then when other people were trying to get their ass to see, because people come in shifts. So some of the old people had left, so other people trying to go, hey. That table was reserved for the veterans. I got to be the bad guy because I got all the young people. Look, you can sit at the kids' table, the overflow table, not the main table. Now, the overflow table ain't the garage, Dre. It's the front room when you first walk in the house. Nobody wants to be at that. Nobody wants to be the person as soon as you walk in the front door, your table right there, because you can't even really mingle with nobody. That's really like the spot where we trying to put people we don't really want to talk to.
I thought those people didn't even have a table. I thought they had a plate in their laps. See,
my grandma's nice.
She is. Because when me and Ruben, you got your plate in your lap. You can be late.
I mean, yeah. So I was at the kids' table this year, and I was happy about it. My kids was at the table, and I got to see my kids actually helping people. Because my kids actually like helping people, even when food's involved. I mean, look, they're better than me because I was their age. I was trying to get to the food. Like, don't be out here having to do all these tasks. Like, I'm officially an employee now at these events. Like, I got to get there early. I got to move stuff around. I got to lift stuff. I'm helping cooking now. So I'm an employee now. So because I am a spiteful parent, I had to make them employees too. So that's why they had to do stuff. Because anybody go over there and just watch them sit down. Everybody just watch them sit down and get to eat and enjoy the fruits of my labor. No, you got to earn your plate at this spot.
He says he's a spiteful parent.
Wow.
Oh, we missed you.
But yeah, man. Evolution, man. I'm cool with being at the kids' table, man, because now I finally understand that main table wasn't about being at the main table. It was about, you've earned that through years of being here. And even if I don't like some of them people at the main table, even if I don't even really know some of them people at the main table, I just know they always show up at eating events.
That they bring no food for.
They don't ever bring no food, man.
Do they?
They don't ever ask. They don't be like, hey, can I bring some drinks? You need a bag of ice. No, they just show up there with their appetite and their grubby fingers and they questions about everything that's in the goddamn menu. Like,
I can't wait.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's all that's on my mind, man. Evolution, man. I'm happy at the kids' table now.
That's it? That's all it's on your mind?
Sure? Because I mean, that was a lot.
Look, I was happy until she started just asking dumbass questions.
Do you have food allergies?
I thought that was a reasonable question.
One of your grandma's friends?
Yeah. And my grandma was like, my grandson. And she was like, oh, I don't think I've met him before, which means, bitch, you ain't never been around. Well, I'm just saying there's no reason though in 38 years of me being consistently there that you gonna show up and be like, oh, I don't think I've ever met him. The reason you ain't ever met me is because you ain't never came here and took no food for free. So don't look at me like I'm the new person. You the new person.
Here's the thing. You didn't know that when she tried to find out what was on the menu?
First of all, I knew that when I saw her, that she was an outsider. But I'm like, hey, my grandma, she every time I see my grandma now, she's, reading obituaries. And I'm just like, that's got to be a weird spot in your life where like you seeing all your peoples in obituaries now. So, and she thanked everybody for coming, announced her retirement. So when she did all that, I was just like, man, I can't even be tripping over this main table thing no more, man. Whoever she wants to sit at the main table, you got it. But then this gonna mess it up, man. Like, just,
eggs, you gotta be all that.
What you put in the potato salad?
Jesus,
bro, who asked what you put in the sweet potatoes?
What?
Sweet potatoes.
On the yams?
The yams or sweet potatoes?
Yeah.
Well, there's a separate thing. There was yams, and then she asked about the sweet potatoes because she saw a cinnamon stick in it, and she was like, "Well, what else do you put in there?"
How about
right?
a sweet
Butter?
potato fish? I mean,
Butter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what you want here? And she's like, "Oh, you got two types of ham? Because I don't want the salty ham. Look, we got the hams labeled. This is the country ham. This is the city ham. There's no more explanation needed."
You got two types of ham?
Yeah.
No. Like,
oh, I see
have
what
two
you're saying.
types of
Yeah.
ham.
Yeah.
Look, I don't ever eat the country ham because like I care about cholesterol and blood pressure and dying. But look, that's a staple. But they also made some pig's feet, which I was just like, why? But I mean, hey, y'all eat it, cool. It ain't gotta touch my plate.
Not at all.
Hey, look,
It was great asking my daughter. My daughter asked me, "What's pig feet?" And I'm looking at her. You are too smart to ask me that question.
What's pig's feet?
And she was like, so it's actually pig's feet? I said, you know what? Now that you say it out loud, that actually makes sense. Because if I didn't know what it was and somebody said pig's feet, I would think it was some nickname because I wouldn't possibly think that y'all decided to volunteer yourselves to eat the yeah. I would think it must just be some nickname for some other body part. Like
like a butt is really a shoulder. So,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, okay, but when she first asked it, I was just like, they tell me you're smart.
But see that you asked, you're thinking about her question with a lot of baggage that she doesn't have yet.
I know.
See,
I know, which is why I brought it home. But when she first said it, man, I will say, kind of disappointed in myself because I was just like, God, you came out of my balls asking questions like that.
Came out of my balls.
Wow.
Wow.
Ruben, I mean, that's so that was a biological, no.
I understand that. But
I don't think I'd ever say that.
I've never heard that.
I'm still at the part where he said he's a spiteful parent. That kind of truth just blew my mind.
I mean, look, when you think about all the things that your parents did
hold on.
A lot of it was out of spite too.
I'm sure.
Hold on. Stop for a second. KB Yakko said chitterlings or chitlins. And Dre from VA just asked, how about pig intestines?
Well, yeah, same thing. All three of those are interchangeable.
I know.
I was about to say, like, this.
I know it's the same thing.
Tomato.
But, hey, Dre, pig intestines are chitlins. I just wanted to let him know that.
I thought he knew. I thought he was just...
I think he was trying to be funny.
Yeah, just like when he said potatoes.
And who's bringing the red Kool-Aid? Who has red Kool-Aid?
Yo, man. Red Kool-Aid off the chain.
It is, man, but it ain't appropriate for Thanksgiving, man.
No, that's
man. Red Kool-Aid is appropriate for everything.
No, it's not, man.
It's not.
There's appropriate drinks. It's water.
Red Kool-Aid.
It's water, some type of soda, or a punch. Some type of punch, and you don't necessarily need to know what's in the punch. You just know it's a punch.
Yeah.
Man, so you mean tell me punch is cool, but red Kool-Aid ain't cool? Man,
now, if you put red Kool-Aid in a punch bowl and you call it punch, appropriate.
Actually, it's not really punch until you put the red Kool-Aid in there with a big block of ice that's supposed to be ginger
block
ale.
of ice, yep.
My mom, and it was so good. I said, why does she just like melt it to death? Never mind. But yeah,
it's a big block of ice with lemon pieces in it.
No, it's a big block of ice that is ginger ale that she added to the punch, and just saying.
Hey, Dre from VA, I don't know what Thanksgiving you had. A good glass. Hell no, we read Solo Cup.
Exactly.
Man,
yes.
I wish somebody would pull out a plate,
a glass,
or a glass. Better put a paper plate.
See, my mom would pull out the good stuff. She would.
She would pull out the good stuff for the adults. Our ass are getting.
Well, she pulled out the good stuff.
Question. Are you talking about she pull out the good stuff for the internal family Thanksgiving dinner, or the big everybody's coming to this?
They're all the same.
Yeah, we don't
have. See, no.
Nah, see, we don't.
He said no.
The intimate one, or you might pull out the nice stuff, man. We got like 30 people coming in shifts. Man, nobody about to pull out no good dishes for you. I don't even like half these people. Why they gonna have dishes in my house?
Well, our experience is on our side, our side of the family that we share is it's a lot of people coming, but everybody's related. It might be 30 people in the house. It might be 30 people in the house, but everybody there is related.
And we might have 2 or 3 people who are family friends. We don't got like the random chick that nobody ain't seen ever pop up.
No, actually, most of the people that show up are family.
Oh, okay.
Except for that woman you were talking about today.
Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 people that'll show up that are like church friends. I mean, but even the people who ain't family, most of them are consistent. Like I've been seeing them for 30 years, so it's like, I mean, I know you're gonna be here. But then every year there's a new face. Every year there's a new face, and I always look at my mom with the side eye, and she always goes,
"Let it go."
That's, and I'm just like, okay, I just
grandma's friend.
Just like I don't know who these new people are,
who ain't bring nothing, but expected to get everything, and they would have asked what's in the potato salad.
Don't ask what's in the goddamn sweet potato. What's in the sweet potatoes, man?
He can't let it go.
Wow. All right. So thank you, MoeB. We know what's on your mind. As far as what's on my mind, I mean, it's the holiday season, man. It finally got cold, So, but I am projecting that there will be at least one day in December that will be 90 degrees. That is a spoiler. We will have a 90-degree day in December, and everybody when that day happens, I'm not working, and I'm wearing shorts all day outside.
Understood.
That's all I'm saying. Other than that, man, life is good, can't complain, all that beautiful stuff. So with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for listening to the show today, whether you listen to us on the podcast or live on Twitch, or on YouTube, as it were, as well, or Facebook, whichever one you get on. Like to thank everybody who's chopping it up with us, and of course, I always like to thank my compadres in crime, MoeB and AG, because without you, they just be listening to me, and God knows nobody wants to just do that. So, yeah, man, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Have a good time, whether you're by yourself or you're with family or friends. Do you, and you know what? Soon enough, it'll be 2022. So let's get it going. Stay happy. Do what you need to do. And we will see you next Sunday. And yes, Trey, we're starting on time. I'm glad you made it this time. I mean, because it's not my fault that you didn't set your clock right. So, all right. Until next week. Deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, MoeB 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.
What's up?
Oral-B toothbrushes are amazing.
What?
Man, we bought these Oral-B toothbrushes. They were on sale. Dude, my teeth feel clean like a champ.
Okay.
I'm just saying, bro. I
guess I assume that, using a toothbrush or toothpaste just does that.
No.
Clearly not.
It does not. That commercial is legit, bro. That commercial is legit.
But he tried to, and that's the funny part. Like, he tried to distance himself from Trump, but Trump just kept following like a fucking puppy dog.
Well,
and he's just
how can you distance yourself from Trump when you use Trump as a platform?
He didn't really use Trump that much as a platform. He actually came out. He thought he thanked Trump, but he never really like talked about him, and he never really said anything about. The problem is you don't know what he was thinking because he never really talked about it. Like, he never said that. I'm not about. The only thing he said is, I'm not about forcing people to take it. Take the vaccine. That's literally all he said. Like, his whole campaign is that.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, like I said, the only thing I'm saying is this. It's almost like if I walk down the street being black, people look at me politically and say he voted for Obama.
Yeah.
And even though I did, or even if I know I did, but if I didn't, I still can't be mad. So it's like, when you're part of the right, people expect certain things of you, and if you don't do it, you are fail. That's why so many people are pissed off at the coffee company, man. Please stand by.
But I'm saying is, read the article, because I think he's closer to you Republican than he is a Trump Republican, and I guess we're about to find out. So it's about to be real interesting. But we'll go ahead and start this show.
Okay.
All right. Let's go live first. Yeah, I don't want to start the show and not be live. It's kind of dumb.
It's not as dumb as that horse, though.
That's true.
We said grace like 15 minutes ago. I said the perfect grace, man. It was like 45 seconds. It was in the pocket. I touched on all the main things, the thinking for the gathering, the safety, the hands that prepared the meal. I was like, yo, I did everything right. This should be going smooth.
I'm mad that he had an outline.
Well, you have
Hold
to,
on.
man.
You know that prayer at the Thanksgiving, man, like, you got to make sure you hit on all the touch points.
Yes.
But you don't want to be too long where people start looking at you like, hey, wrap this shit up.
I mean, look, man, when we had the Cousins Day thing, yeah, I had my own bullet points too. I ain't crazy. Because
you got to hit on all the important issues, but you know, you also can't extend it out too long.
Oh, definitely not, man. 30 to 40 seconds. Because when I get tired of hearing myself, it's time to be done. I know everybody tired of hearing me, especially with Grace. Everybody.
See, and I've learned the secret to grace is about pace. It's not about content. It's about pace. You ain't got to say a lot. You just got to go at a nice, steady pace, and you got to hit the points. And then you got to give that little bit of a pause for somebody in the room to be like, yes, Lord. Yes.
You ain't wrong with that. You are not wrong with that at all.
No, he is not.
As long as you leave enough pace and space for those elements, you have said the perfect grace. The perfect grace contains pace, space, and grace. That's it.
You realize all this is going on at the end of the show, right? This is hilarious.
I mean, because you have that, and then you just hope while you're doing your prayer, you don't have one person say it's tight, but it's right.
Nah, if you hear somebody say that, you doing the wrong thing, because that's a scripture. You laying down a sermon now. Like, no, you really don't want to hear is the. Because that means, nigga, we trying to eat. Why are we 20 minutes into this prayer? Because we all have been at that dinner with a person who's holding the prayer down, thinks he's getting brownie points from the Lord for holding you back. It's like, yo, Jesus ain't giving you no brownie points because you making us fast the extra hour while you give your thanks to him.
Well, that's why, at family and meal functions, I mean, no big deal, but you just try not to have, like, the pastor do it. See, there were two pastors there. There are two, we usually have three, but one of them passed away last year. We usually have two, and I have made that mistake of handing the reins over to them. No.
So my grandma, my grandma was like, she looked at me and she said, I was like, I got it, grandma. I ain't even let nobody step up. I was like, I got it, Grandma, because look, I had my bullet points, I had my pace, my space, and the grace. I was good. I knew it.
I can't unhear that.
No, you can't.
Pace, grace, and space. And hit all the bullet points.